We are live here in the downtown studios of who? Who is here, Bart? It is me, your best friend in cards. It is Bart the Ripper. And we have four, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 blaster boxes. This is a personal break for my brand new, they are my brand new friends in cards, and they're joining us. I'm hoping they're going to join us here live for this video because we'll do it live. We'll do it live right here and right now. And this is the downtown studios of Bart the Ripper. And it is super windy outside here in Valparaiso, Indiana. So in case I blow away, just keep on ripping. 4 boxes to go. And as I said, this is for my brand new friends and cards. Who is that, Bart? Who is your brand new friends and cards? Let's see who that is. Let's readjust this iPhone 2 just slightly. See what we have right there. There we go. So for my brand new friends and cards, they are Joe and his sweetheart son, Mikey from San Diego, California. And we have 4, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2022 Top Series 1 blaster boxes. And Joe and Mikey, guess what? They love those Padres. And they also love Fernando Tatis Jr. Going to be chasing Wander Franco and anything parallel for those Padres. So let's find that right now. Joe is here. Thanks for joining me live, Joe. I appreciate that. Is Mikey there with you? That would be so great as well. And Ari is here. Ari from Highland, Indiana, right down the road from me. Ari, thanks for joining me. But we have these right here, 4 factory sealed blaster boxes. We're going to get into them right here. And right now, we're going to do that. We're going to have a good time doing that. We're going to have some fun. Yeah, Joe says Mikey is there, at least for the time being. Mikey is his sometimes wonderful 5-year-old son, getting him into the hobby. So that is a nice move from the Faja, from Joe, his father. And Kimberly is here. Kimberly and the Cubs battle tonight. Kimberly is a huge Rockies fan, and I am a sweetheart Cubs fan, and they play tonight. So that'll be a battle royale. Hope both teams score a bunch of runs and put on a good show. But let's get into blaster box number 1. And you know, these have 99 cards per box. Inside, we're going to find 7 packs, 14 cards per pack. There's the odds. I think the odds are pretty good that we're going to hit a bunch of sweethearts. So let's do that right here, right now for Joe and Mikey. Here we go. Blaster number 1 of 4. I'm excited. Get my hands on these cards. Get to find us some Padres. We're definitely going to find our guy Fernando. I know that for sure. There's Fernando right there in the back on that Series 2 hobby box. These are all sealed boxes in the back. So every time I look up, I just want to start opening them up. There's 7 packs. We'll line those 7 up right there. And you know around here, there's nothing up my sleeve. And now nothing in the box. Pack number 1. Here we go. Yeah, Kimberly says, looking forward to a great series between the Rockies and the Cubs. That should be great 4 games. Here's pack number 1 right now. What do we have? The first card in our first pack. My brand new friends, Joe and Mikey from San Diego, California, is Alcides Escobar. And right there is Trevor, Mr. Rogers with the Gold Cup. Alex Kirilloff, he just went on the old IL, has an injury. And there's Keston Hiura. Kyle Muller on the rookie side of things. Those White Sox, I was just talking to my buddy. He's a huge White Sox fan, and he said it was a very interesting game today. The only run that the Sox scored was on a couple of pop-ups in the infield that nobody bothered to catch because it was so windy. Super rainy there yesterday for the game. Oakland A's. There we have Daniel Bard for those Rockies. Kim likes that card. There's James McCann right there. Gavin between the sheets right there. Mike Trout. Can't have too many of those. Josh Donaldson now with, of course, those Yankees. We're going to have a blue. And that blue is going to be former MLB player, future Hall of Famer, Buster Posey. So that's a nice one to get. And there is Nolan Arenado. He is on fire. Formerly of Kim's Rockies. Nolan Arenado on fire. Very nice. Ben is here. Ben from Ohio. He joined me in a heritage break. Those cards are on the way to your doorstep right now. And Kim, I had a big box of cards for you that I dropped off at the old post office. So those are going to be shipped, or going to be arriving soon in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I lovingly package them up for you, as you know that I do. Right there, there's Chris Bryant now with those Rockies. Ha-Sun Kim, he's playing pretty well. Bruce Zimmerman right there. Zach Eflin. We've got Keegan Aiken. And also, Ben, what I did is I included 4 empty packs. I know you like the packs. I picked out 4 really good ones and one from each variety. You know, the Heritage has 4 different cover packs. And so I got you one for each variety. Package that up with your cards as well. So there's Nate Pearson. And there's a first Fernando sighting. And that is going to be the How Far card. And you guys know this took place live in my backyard. It was a wiffle ball hitting contest, and I had just turned on one, and it flew. How far, Bart? It flew 132 feet, and those guys were like, what? How can anybody hit a wiffle ball that far? Well, I did. It was a long one. There is Connor Wong on the rookies, Freddie Freeman, Clint Frazier. You know who he's with now. And there's Jackson Reitz for the rookies. And here we go. We've got Andrew McCutchen. He didn't like getting plunked by the Cubbies the other day, but he likes being one of 2021's greatest hits, along with Jacob deGrom on the DL, probably until June. Poor Jacob. He can't stay healthy. The greatest pitcher, or the best pitcher currently in the game, in my opinion. Already said it's windy here in Highland as well. Yeah, it's been so windy today. And I'm here right out here in the downtown studios of Valparaiso. Right next to me on my right is a window, and it is just howling out there. Zach Iggy Pop on the rookie side of things. Drew Smiley, he's with my Cubbies. He pitched a gem the other day. Shane Manaea, he's now with the Padres. So there you go with the Shane Manaea. He's still using that green glove, though, Joe. I noticed that. You probably did as well. Luis Hill right there, rookies. ERA leaders. We've got home run leaders, batting average leaders, Turner, Soto, and Harper. Liftoff for those Astros, Travis d'Arnaud. Rougned Odor, Josiah Gray. He's got a nice looking young arm. Jake Arrieta, formerly of those Padres. Chas McCormick on the rainbow. Poor Chas last night. Dropped a fly ball out to left field, and that was that. That was basically the walk-off error. But he did go, I think he went 3 for 4 yesterday. There's Ronald Acuna Jr. We all can't wait to see my friend Acuna Matata back in the game. Back on the field doing his thing, raking, stealing bases, putting on a show for us. There is a rainbow right there. Chas McCormick up on the board. Yes. Into the next pack. Hopefully I have a nice pace for you, Joe. I don't like to go too fast. I do like to look at every card. I don't care how many times I've seen them. Bart, you're crazy. You got a real issue there. There's Luke Weaver, Garrett Cole, Brock Holt, Salvador Perez, Kyle Schwarber. Miss him. I do miss him. Harrison Bader. Cubbies had to dismantle that team, but man, did they retool? According to this Cubs fan right here, they did. How about my guy, Seiya Suzuki? He's going to be battling for Rookie of the Year, no doubt about it. There's Ryan McMahon. He's got a glove on him, doesn't he? Adam Frazier. Liam Hendricks. We know that pose whenever we see him get a save. Tommy Pham. We got San Diego getting hot here. Jesse Winker now with those Mariners. And there he is, Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith with the 87. Because if you're going to get an 87 and it's not a Padre, may as well be Hall of Famer, the Wizard, Ozzie Smith. Very nice. Clayton Kershaw, how about that? Pitching that gem yesterday. 7 innings, perfect baseball. And guess what? They pulled him out of the game. I don't know about you. I'm kind of a baseball purist. I'm certainly a baseball fan. I say leave him in there. Let him pitch. Let him pitch, and let's see what happens. If he gives up a hit, take him out then. But if he's pitching a no-no, leave him in the game for sure. Get into the next pack. You know, some people like to have that patch last. I'll put the patch last for now, but Joe, you can let me know if it matters to you. If that manufactured relic, I can put that in the bottom of each box when we get to that. That's up to you. That is up to you, my new friend in cards. I hope That's the impression that I can have on you, and you can ask my other friends in cards. I do my best. I certainly do my best for you guys. There's Tommy LaStella, Yasmani Grandal. Joe says, I do like the relics last. Very good. So that's what we'll do on each box. There's Brandon Crawford. And then we have Eduardo Rodriguez, followed by Pavin Smith. Mike Fultonevich with the hair, the sweet hair right there. Reed Detmers on the rookie side. We got the batting average leaders, followed by, there he is, Ronald Acuna Matata Jr. He just makes my heart sing. He does. Avisail Garcia, Riley Adams, followed by Austin Riley. That collation stuck together. There he is, Kirby Puckett, one of my favorites of all time. Back in the day, I loved Kirby Puckett. Still burned into my memory when he signed that ginormous contract. I was a youngster, and hey, Kirby Puckett just signed a 3-year contract for $9 million. What? $9 million? How can anybody be paid that much? Now that's what they pay the backups. 3 years, $9 million. Kirby Puckett, and there's Key Bryan, Kobe Hayes. That's Charlie's son. He went 4 for 4 yesterday against my Cubbies. And man, can he play the field? Talk about future Gold Gloves. I know Nolan Arenado likes to have that wrapped up, with the Gold Glove, but he's got some competition right there with Key Bryan, Kobe Hayes. There's Kirby. Put him up on the board. Yes. Already says not that bad of a box. It really isn't. We got a nice little selection of cards going on right now. I do love those Stars of the MLB cards. Some people don't give them the credit I think they deserve. They're gorgeous looking cards. There's Archie Bradley, and there is our guys DJ Jazzy Chisholm and Francisco Lindor. I'm still a little nervous about that shot he took to the face, squaring around the bunt, and then bingo, right in the old pie hole. There's Charlie Morton, Gio Urshela, Stuart Fairchild. Yep, I'll say it. He's a Fairchild. There's the Braves team card, followed by the Nationals. Juan Soto has hit a couple of bombs so far. Yes, indeed he has. There is Mr. Hernandez, followed by Kyle Higashioka, Ronnie Dawson for the Astros, JD Martinez, Gene Segura, and then we've got a green coming up. Yes, we do. Those greens are going to be numbered out of 499. So let's see what we have. It's going to be Brendan Rodgers right there for those Rockies. Indeed. Let's take a look here. It is number 107 out of 499. The green Brendan Rodgers. Green rainbow foil board. Like that. Look at that. There it is. Wander Franco with home run challenge. Pick the game. Call your shot. That is one of the chases there for Joe. That is Wander Franco in the home run challenge card. Love that. That's got to go up on the board. Yes, speaking of up on the board, there's Luis Robert. He's hitting lights out already this year. Get that sleeve, that green sleeve. We'll get that right up into the top loader as well. And up on the board, doing all right. Doing all right here, Joe. Is Mikey still hanging in there? Mikey, I hope you're hanging in there, checking out these cards. I would have loved to have any hobby with my father, especially a baseball card hobby. That would have been something. That would have been a good time. There's Wander. There we go. Okay, last pack of the box. This is going to have that manufactured relic card, that numbered medallion. That'd be sweet to hit that in the Tatis or the Wander Franco for Joe. I know he'd like that a lot. Justin Turner, followed by Dom Nunez. Starling Marte. He had a couple of steals yesterday, at least one steal yesterday, I saw. Jazz Chisholm Jr., Sonny Gray, the double bath, Xander and Vasquez right there getting ready for it. Jacob deGrom, the deGrominator says, I'll be back. The Miami Marlins team card. There's our wins leader. We've got Ty France, Matthew Boyd, no relation to Oil Can, Austin Meadows, formerly of the Rays, Framber Valdez, and here we go. Here comes our numbered medallion, and it's going to be Mike Trout. Yes, indeed. Is that on the card? Oh, that's just a little debris. A little card debris came right off. Perfect. Mike Trout on the numbered medallion. Love it. Loving every minute of it. Loving. Yes, indeed. I like that. I'll go right up front there. And there's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I don't know if you guys saw last night, but he was in fuego. 4 for 4, 3 home runs and a double. Talk about adding to the slug. Getting the old slug percentage going. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. They were busting him inside. And he's like, no, I'm ready for that. Turned on all of them. Out the yard. Olaf is here from Buffalo, New York. Olaf, how are you? And there we go. We'll get into blaster number 2 right here for Joe and Mikey. Get it going from San Diego, California. Super early in the day. That 2-hour time difference. I had to do the math. Boop, 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 boop. What is that in Central Time, Bar? That's the only real time you know. 2-hour difference between here in the farm fields of Valparaiso, Indiana, and out there on the best coast, as they say. Here's our 7 packs. Get those staged up for us. Nothing up my sleeve, and now nothing in the box. Right there. I think we already have the relic on the bottom. A lot of the blasters I've opened have had the relic already collated on the bottom, so that's nice. Here we go. Yeah, Mike Trout. Mike Trout on the medallion. I love the medallions. I like those way better than last year's 70th anniversary. There's Austin Hedges, Yadier Molina, Jake Rogers, Kyle Gibson, Robbie Grossman. And there is Kwon Young Kim. He went back to Korea, though. He's no longer with the Cardinals. Miguel Cabrera. He is hitting milestone after milestone, chasing a milestone this year. Let's take a look at his numbers. We know that old Miggy has, let's see here, he has a lifetime 310 average. How about that? 2,987 hits, so he's going to be at 3,000 this year. Look at those doubles. Look at that, 502 home runs. I think he has 1 so far this year as far as home runs, has a handful of hits. He'll be getting to that 3,000 milestone. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, in my honest and accurate opinion. There's Aaron Ashby, followed by Freddie Galvis, Mitch Moreland, Chaz McCormick. Got another one of Chaz there. Jose Iglesias. And there's Tony Gwynn for the San Diego Padres. Very nice. The 87 wood panel Tony Gwynn. He's one of my favorites of all time. And Joe doesn't know this, but I'll tell you the story again. I think that's just card debris, or is that in the picture? That might just be in the picture. Yep, I think it might be there. Tony Gwynn is he gets all the credit for me, helping me. He basically inspired me to quit chewing tobacco after 29 years of Skull Long Cut Wintergreen between the cheek and gum. I wouldn't recommend that to anyone ever. Well, Tony Gwynn, when he was dying of cancer, he blamed it on the tobacco, and I said, what? Tony blamed it on the chewing tobacco, and I said, I'm done. And I quit cold turkey that day and have never chewed tobacco again after trying to quit, I don't know, 20, 30 times over the course of those 29 years. Tony Gwynn right there. Long story short, he's a sweetheart. There's Pete Alonso. He's on fire already this year, isn't he? The old polar bear. Tony Gwynn. Let's put him up here with his friend Ozzie. Ozzie Smith and Tony Gwynn. How about that? They played some all-star games together. Tim is here. Tim is in the house. Tim's going to be joining me next in a friends break. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm in that break, so that'll be a good time. Good time for all. There's Nick Solak. Will Smith, and not that Will Smith, Chris Rock, so don't shudder. There's Alcides Escobar, Trevor Rogers, and we've got Ian Kennedy, Willie Castro, Freddie Peralta, and there's Marcus Stroman. He had a nice debut for my Cubbies, but, they brought in the relievers, and sometimes the relievers aren't able to hold down the fort. Lars Chocolate Newt Bar, rookie. Aaron Judge got his first yesterday. That was one of those no-doubters, and my sweetheart that's on location in New York, the Riz, Anthony Rizzo, he hit his third yesterday. Max Kepler right there. Uh-oh, what do we have? Looks like we have a gold. Who's it going to be of? It's going to be Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant in the gold right there. Numbered out of 2022, and that's going to be number 1962. And these cards, these golds, Oh, the odds now of finding them just aren't what they used to be. These old cars are not what they used to be on the odds. A little bit harder. And there's the Rainbow Freddie Freeman, followed by Byron Buxton. And how hot is he? But you know what? It should be expected. Byron Buxton is amazing. And over the course of the last 3 years, guess who leads the league? Guess who leads all of MLB in slugging? That would be Byron Buxton. How about that? He's ahead of Trout, ahead of Soto. He's ahead of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the old slug. So there's our gold, Chris Bryant. Can we see that? Yep, we can see that. Rainbow, Freddie Freeman. He'll go up there with the rookie, Chas McCormick. Yes, indeed. Let's just check those odds real quick here. The gold is 1 in 38 packs. So there's our odds. And Joe and Mikey from San Diego, California, they just defied the odds right there because they hit it. Hit the goal. We're going to probably catch a gold Tatis because they're a huge Padres fan. We got to make sure we find some nice Padres, maybe a nice parallel like a gold. There's Keston Hiura. Might be a nice color one, maybe an orange, maybe a red. Kyle Muller right there on the rookies. And Tim says, that's a nice card for a blaster. It is. It really is. Chris Bryant again. There's our base. There's Kurt Yamaha Suzuki. Brian De La Cruz with the rookies. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. followed by Brandon Marsh, where you don't know where the hair ends and the beard begins. Another rookie, Cal Raleigh, right there. And Luis Robert. They call him Lou Bob. Yes, Mike Yastrzemski, Hanser Alberto, followed by a die cut, and that die cut's going to be his grandfather, Carl Yastrzemski. So we got grandson. 2 cards later, we got a die cut of Carl Yastrzemski, the original Yaz, followed by stars of the MLB, Juan Soto. You know I love this guy, Juan Soto. He's had a couple of no-doubters so far. Hey, here's a fun fact. Because you know how I feel about my new sweetheart. I'll tell you who that is in a second. This, by the way, just for the record, that Yaz at the bottom came out a little dirty. Got a little mark on the old Yaz die cut on the bottom there. Not happy about that. Tops, come on. Put the die cut up here. But Juan Soto, normally, and since he's come in the league, he's basically led the league in lowest reach percentage. You know, he just does not swing much at balls out of the zone. Well, guess what? So far this year, he's number 2. Who could be number 3? Who could be number 1? Drum roll, please. That would be my new best friend in baseball, Seiya Suzuki, is number 1, leading the league in the lowest reach percentage. There's Ha-Seong Kim, Bruce Zimmerman, Zach Eflin, Zach Pop, Drew Smiley pitched a gem for us Cubbies. Key Brian, Kobe Hayes, that's Charlie's son right there, followed by Jacob Stallings. Ernie Clement. I think the Pirates got a steal with Key Brian. They signed him for 8 years, $70 million. He went 4 for 4. He's having a great start of the year. Christian Javier. Chris flexing on me. He was flexing on me right here with this ball, and I fouled it off. So there you go, Chris. There's Alex Bregman. And there's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Put on that home run jacket 3 times last night. 1, 2, 3, all no doubters. And I don't know if you saw it, but he had a play at first. Bo Bichette came sliding in, made a throw over to Vladdy. Vladdy reached for it, had to put his opposite hand in the dirt, and he was run over and spiked on the hand, had to come out of the game. I think he got stitched up back in the game, and then he hit the 3 home runs. Vladdy being a sweetheart there. Garrett Hampson, and then we have stars of the MLB, El Mago, Javier Baez. He's not in the game tonight. He's got some thumb soreness. So Olaf says, funny story, I was opening packs of update series from last year, and I got a gold and thought it was an auto because it was backwards. Yeah, I've had so many times where I've gotten so excited that I couldn't see straight. And then the card was something that I wasn't necessarily expecting, or I overreacted. But then there's some times where I look at it and I have to do a discount double take, and it is a sweetheart card that I wasn't expecting at all. So there's Sean Manaea, Luis Hill for those Yankees, Luke Weaver, Garrett Cole, Brock Holt, Carson Kelly, and I think it was Garrett Cole that was pitching last night. Got rocked up a little bit, rocked me like a hurricane over there with those Blue Jays. They can hit those Blue Jays. There's the Astros team card. Mike Zunino, he's excited. Cesar Hernandez, followed by Adam Wainwright. It doesn't matter if he's 40, he's still dealing. Joey Votto and Alex Bregman in the 87. I like that. I like Bregman a lot. But there's Yadier Molina, future Hall of Famer, in my opinion. Hopefully you feel the same way. Handful of guys right now I think are no-brainers. Max Scherzer, Clayton Kershaw, Miguel Cabrera, Albert Pujols, Yadier Molina, Buster Posey. What are you going to do, name everybody, Bart? I'm not going to name everybody. Anyway, I found another stand right there. Can we see it? No, we can't. We'll put him right there. Got the wood panel Bregman. I did not want to cover up Tony Gwynn because he's with those Padres, and Joe and Mikey, huge Padre fans. And we'll get into the next pack right here. Ben says, sorry if I missed this, but when is the opening day break going to be? That hasn't been announced yet, but it's coming up very soon. Salvador Perez right there. Kyle Schwarber again. Justin Turner. Dom Nunez. What I didn't want to do is create too much of a pile of cards to be processed, so I just processed Twitter break number 1 and dropped those off at the post office, actually on the way here to the downtown studios. There's our Wander sighting to begin with, so that may be a sign of things to come because we have not hit the base Wander yet. We're going to hit that base Wander. We may even hit a nice parallel, but there is the team card with Wander Franco in there, and the White Sox and the Oakland A's, and Justin Dunn, followed by Michael Brantley, Danny Jansen, Mookie Betts, and there we go. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright. Fernando. There is Fernando Tatis Jr. And if you're going to get a home run challenge card, pick the game, call your shot to win, and you are a Padres fan and a huge Tatis fan, then this is the card to get. So very nice, Joe. Look at that. Fernando Tatis Jr. Call your shot and win a 2023 home run derby trip. That's the grand prize, and I think you're probably going to win, especially when old Tatis comes back. You can call your shot with him. There's Joey Gallo. Normally, I wouldn't put the old home run challenge card in a sleeve-erino, but hey, you need to do that when you've got sweetheart Padre fans. We'll join Kirby right there. All right, relic coming up. We got the numbered medallion coming up right here. Last pack of Blaster number 2. Here we go. And that's going to be Starling Marte, followed by Jazz Chisholm Jr., Sonny Gray, Tommy LaStella, Daniel Bard. Yeah, that's if you're going to get 2 back-to-back home run challenge cards and one happens to be Wander and the other's Fernando. Doing pretty good. Nate Pearson, there's another how far did it fly? And we know in my backyard, my home run went 132 feet off of my yellow wiffle ball bat. There's Bobby Dahlback. Omar Narvaez with the Brew Crew. Jake Double Cheeseburger. Raysell. Oh, look, we've got a back-to-back Trout. If you're going to get a double, it may as well be a double of Mike Trout medallion. There is our second Mike Trout medallion, followed by Nick Castellanos, formerly of those Reds, now with those Phillies. And then we've got Buster Posey right there in the Stars of the MLB. Hopefully we'll catch one of those Chrome Stars of the MLB soon. We'll get into Blaster number 3 right here. We got the 3rd, so we're halfway there. We're at the halfway mark. Call this not even the 7th inning stretch. We're at inning 4.5 right here in the downtown studios of Bart the Ripper. Love the reliable internet, way different than my farm field internet out there, the satellite internet. Nothing on my sleeve and nothing in that box. So it looks like we got medallion on the bottom, ready to go there. I'm going to move this base pile over. Start our next one right here and right now. for my new friends in cards, Joe and his sometimes wonderful son, Mikey. Right there. See what we can do in Blaster number 3. There's Christian Walker, followed by Michael Conforto. Got a new collation going. There's Max Kranick. Future Hall of Famer Clayton Kershaw. Should have kept him in for that no-no. There's John Means. Greg Holland. Nolan Arenado. He always mops up those gold gloves. So Kobe Hayes is going to be giving him a run for his money, though. Mitch Moreland. Chaz McCormick. We've got Jose Iglesias, Marcus Stroman. And welcome to the show, Clayton Kershaw right there for those Dodgers, and Luis Robert on the Stars of the MLB. Yeah, Tim says, good trade bait on the double of the Trout. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. I'll have to check my pile of medallions. I don't think I have a Trout. I might have some trade action going on with Joe. There's Jose Barrios, followed by Luke Williams, Austin Hedges, Yadier Molina, Jake Rogers, indeed. And live and in studios with us now is my new friend in cards, Hoosier Polls. It's watching a nice box battle between Hoosier Polls and the Baseball Card Hunter. There's Drew Ellis. Make sure you check out Hoosier Polls' YouTube channel. It's pretty awesome. He's got a nice one of them soothing voices, not like all screechy and irritating like mine. There's Lars Chocolate Newt Bar, followed by All Rise, Aaron Judge. When he hits one, you just know it. Last night's home run was no exception. Boom, gone. There we go, Max Kepler. Cal Raleigh right there. Oh, what's this? We got a Mickey Mantle. Are you kidding me? Oh, salute to the Mick. These are like super shorts. Salute to the Mick. Fall Classic Grand Slam. Let me put that down before I fall out of my seat here. There it is. Salute to the Mick. Mickey Mantle. Whew, I'm shaking. I'm a little nervous right now. That is so nice. Look at that. Love it. Loving every minute of it. Love it. Let's get that right up in the old sleeve of Reno. Salute to the Mick. That is so nice. Coming right out of a blaster. That is the first time I've pulled that card this season. Opened a lot of packs for friends and otherwise. And that is for sure the first time we got that, sweetheart. Look at that. Sorry, Tony. Move over. Mickey Mantle's in town right there. Oh, that is so awesome. So awesome. Congratulations on that. Almost fell out of my chair here. Woo-wee, where were we? Let me get these going. We got the, oh, good night. Party's over. There's the blue batting average leaders. So we got that parallel going, and we got the Christian Yelich. There's Yelich right there, Stars of the MLB. Whew, let me take just a deep breath. You're going to be okay, Bart. Salute to the Mick. Love it. Love it. There's our blue. Where'd our other blue go? There it is, Buster Posey. Right there. Into the next pack. Try to compose myself. Very nice, Joe. Very nice. The Mick for Mikey. I like it. I like that a lot. Kyle Gibson. Robbie Grossman, Nick Solak. This is why we do it. This is why we do it. This is why we open the packs. This is why we enter breaks. This is why we buy cars nonstop. It's because of moments like that. That is so nice. Alcides Escobar, followed by, hey, is that a Braves card? Nope, that's the RBI leaders. And then we've got our strikeout leaders and the Toronto Blue Jays card, Luis Robert again. And we got Yaz. There is Hunter Alberto, followed by Chris Flexen. I told you what I did to that pitch. Fouled it off. And Darryl Strawberry, yes. Oh, yeah. Darryl Strawberry in the 87. Love that. And there it is again. Don't sing it again, Bart. Is it encore time? It is. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright. Fernando. Oh, yes. And around here, you know the rule. Fernando always gets a sleeve, and it couldn't be a sweeter card for my new friend in cards, Joe, out there in San Diego. California. Let's put old Fernando up front there with his other San Diego friend, Tony Gwynn. And we got this right here, the Daryl Strawberry. He's going to go back here with Yaz. Get some of our old schoolers in the house. Yes, indeed. Gotta love Fernando. So that, we'll call that the old parallel of the Padres. I don't even think have we seen the base yet? We had the home run Fernando, home run challenge Fernando, stars of the MLB, but I don't even think we've seen the base of Fernando yet. Got to drink a little olive oil for that encore, triple encore coming up on that card. There's Kyle Muller right there. Trevor Story. And if Hoosier Pulls is still here, one of the things I need to discuss with you is your microphone setup, because I'm just speaking just right into the old iPhone 2 here. So I want to see what you got with the microphone setup, because your voice sounds so buttery online. I'd love to sound anywhere near that. I would never sound that good, but if I sounded anywhere close because of a good microphone, that might help the ears of my friends in cards. There's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and I like to hit the ball long and wear that home run jacket. There's Garrett Hampson, followed by Mike Zunino. And we've got the Brett Gardner in the rainbow, followed by Mike Trout. Mike Trout, stars of the MLB. We'll take that for sure. How about that? Salute to the Mick. Out of the old blaster. Good night on that. Love that. Loving it. 'Cause I'm loving it. Hoosier Pole says, thank you. I can send you my setup that I bought from Amazon, including the stand for under $50. Now we're talking. Now you're talking my language. It's about the budget I have after all the cards that I've been buying. How many more cards can you have, Bart? My wife likes to say. And apparently the answer is you can never have too many. There's Bruce Zimmerman. Zach Eflin, Tyler McGill, he pitched a gem the other day. How about that? Walk-off water for those Yankees. We got the runs batted in leader card there, followed by the strikeout leaders. Cesar Hernandez, Adam Wainwright. I did get a peek of the last card, so we got that going for us. I'll just say that up front. Adam Wainwright. Joey Votto. Although I see something. What's peeking out at me? There's Justin Dunn. Oh, it's the flashiest feet of Pete Alonso. I like the flashiest feet. I didn't know how I was going to feel about those, but look at that. We will never forget Stars and Stripes on Pete's shoes, and he is bombing, followed by, there it is, Wander Franco and the Stars of the MLB. So we got the home run challenge, Wander Franco. Now we have the Stars of the MLB, Wander Franco. So we're doing all right, because that is one of the gents, one of the sweethearts on the hit list for Joe out in San Diego with his 5-year-old son, Mikey, trying to get him into the hobby. That would be so nice. Great hobby to have with your son, baseball cards. My dad gave me those sweetheart cubbies. He did. We used to watch a lot of baseball together, even though my parents divorced when I was young. Let me just do this. I'm going to move them for one moment. My dad gave me the Cubs and the Green Bay Packers, so I got that going for me. Some would argue that I don't have a lot going for me on those two teams, but I do. Those Packers have been so nice over the last 30 years, back-to-back Hall of Famers. You know, I grew up around all Bear fans, so back in the 70s and 80s, the Bears, they were okay. Packers were terrible, so I used to really get the business from all my Bears fans, but that's been different last 30 years. I don't hear much from them. Woo! Go Pack, go! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. There's Zach Pop, Drew Smiley, Sean Mania, Garrett Cole, and Hoosier Pull says, do you remember the foul ball card shot? I can't believe it. The foul ball card shop in Valpo, the one on 30, right? Garrett Cole in the little strip center. Is that the one you're referring to? Brock Holt. There's Ben Gamel, Araldus Chapman, Christian Pache. Although I've heard his name pronounced as Pache lately. Pache. There's Curtis Terry. Funny story about that. That was owned by Larry Astrologus, and I know that very well because I owned that building, Hoosier Pools. I owned that building on Route 30 that had foul ball in it. Michael Brantley and Larry Astrologies. He was retired from the local steel mill and did the old cards because of the love of the hobby. Danny Jansen, Mookie Betts, Bobby Dahlbeck, and then we've got Garrett Cole right there. So the only other card shop I know now, and it's so far away, and you know this, is the Baseball Card Exchange out there in Schererville, Indiana. And here it is, our final pack of Blaster number 3. So this will have another relic. If we hit a triple Lindy on the old Trout numbered medallion, I might fall out of my chair, but I'd love to see the Wander or the Tatis. There's Salvador Perez, Kyle Schwarber, Justin Turner, Dom Nunez, Starling Marte, and there is Tatis making an appearance on the home run leaders card. Because 2 doors down from the foul ball was Bart Vickery and Company Real Estate, where your best friend in cards used to have his office. But now I'm in the downtown studios here of Valparaiso. I'm on Lincoln Way, so you know where Lincoln Way is. Because guess what? Hoosier Pulls, not only is he a Hoosier, but he is local to Valparaiso. So him and I are going to have coffee soon. We just met today on YouTube, so we don't even know each other yet. There's Omar Narvaez. There's Jake Double Cheeseburger. And Raisel Iglesias, Taylor, Mr. Rogers. And then we have this. It's going to be Joey Votto. Joey Votto, future Hall of Famer, in my honest and accurate opinion, Joey Votto. Love that. Love that a lot. Whoa, there's an 87 back there. Barton, guess who it is? What? Drum roll, please. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright. Fernando. There he is. Fernando Tatis Jr. And he has arms just like mine. No, Bart, you have arms like spaghetti noodles. Yeah, you're right. There he is. And there's DJ Jazzy Chisholm with the stars of the MLB. Yes, indeed. Fernando. Love this guy. Love that card. Loving every minute of it. Put him up there with the Blues. We got 3 Fernando Tatis Jr.'s on the board. Yes, indeed. And here we go. This is Blaster number 4. Blaster number 4. My new friend in cards, Joe, and his sometimes lovable son, Mikey. And I know that because I have 3 kids, and guess what? They are sometimes lovable, but I've done the math, I've run the numbers, got out the abacus, used the spreadsheet, and Ryan, bring over my abacus. Kids are 68% overrated, 32% lovable. So that's the math I've come up with. But guess what? That 32% wouldn't trade it for the world. Nothing up my sleeve and nothing in the box right there. So let's see here. We've got the relic here. We'll do a little shuffle there. Get these going. Straighten up that base and those rookies. And here we go. Hoosier Poll says he recently went to the baseball card exchange and it's very expensive. I agree. But I don't know if I've gone anywhere that had cards, including eBay, that isn't expensive right now. But Baseball Card Exchange, yeah, it's a little expensive up there, especially the singles. I don't know if you looked through any of their singles, but Michael Conforto there, Max Kranick. But it is the world-renowned, world-famous Baseball Card Exchange. So if you're ever looking to have a sealed box of cards authenticated, that's the guy to go to, Jose Barrios. Don't send them your Pokemon cards. That's not funny, and it's kind of a cheap shot. It really isn't. Corey Kluber, I actually feel super sorry for Steve Hart for what he went through, what he got himself into, really, with those Pokemon cards with one of those YouTube guys. Kyle Seager. There's Yermin Mercedes. Still haven't hit that base. Wander, where are you? This is our 4th blaster. Johnny Cueto, now with those Sox. Lucas Giolito. And there's Steve Carlton. How about that? Steve Carlton on the die cut, followed by, drum roll, please, we got a double, but that doesn't mean we would ever stop the singing. There was something in the air that night. The stars were bright for who? Fernando. There he is. Fernando Tatis Jr., stars of the MLB. We'll take a back-to-back on that. Back-to-back Jack with Fernando Tatis. For a Padres fan, you can't have too many of them. I know that much for sure. We'll get Carlton pitching back there to Straw. into our next pack right now. We go. Coming up next, we got a little cards and coffee, a little afternoon coffee, friends break. 4 of us have a whole hobby box together. We're going to split that up, shuffle up the packs, and then take down 6 packs apiece. We'll put those in a stack. We'll do the old random to find out which stack we get, and then we'll have a good time together. There's Austin Hedges. If you ever have interest in a friends break, just let me know. Email me, bartcards24@gmail.com, or check me out on the old eBay, bartcards24. You can find me there. And sometimes when I'm really paying attention, I'll put the links to some breaks in the videos. As Eddie Rosario, Buster Posey, Craig Kimbrell, and then we have Wainoa, Luke Weaver in the blue. And there's Mike Trout, stars of the MLB. We'll take that card. Yeah, the friends breaks, I love those because it's, I love, what don't you love about it, Bart? I kind of like all the different breaks. I love the personal breaks for one, because guess what? You get all of those cards. I love the team breaks because it's like the excitement of what am I going to get? And then, though, those friends breaks, because you're getting together with some friends, new friends. Like today will be one of my newer friends in cards wanted to join us in a friends break. So it's going to be Robert, Kelby, Tim, and myself. I am in that break as well. And I get into those friends breaks a lot because I like the cards too. Did I kind of feel bad if I hit a good card? I don't know why. Yep. It's just the way it is. I think everybody loves it when we have a good time on the friends break. So join us on one of those soon. There's Robbie Grossman, Nick Solak. I'm hoping that my new friend Joe returns. There's Will Smith. Yep, not that Will Smith. Or Chris Rock. There's Alcides Escobar. Trevor Rogers. I hope that Joe has a good enough time that he wants to return for another break with me. Bart the Ripper. Anthony Desclafani. Kyle Tucker. I like the cut of his jib. Mr. Kim is no longer in the MLB. There's Matt Chapman. Andre Jackson. Ketel Marte. James McCann. Followed by Corbin Burns. He had a bounce-back game yesterday. Got shook up a little bit opening day against my Cubbies. Corbin Burns. Oh, there we go. Wander Franco. Bump, 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 bump. If you're going to get a double of the stars of the MLB, it may as well be Tatis. And who else? It may as well be, oh my gosh, we got ourselves a Wander card. Yeah, it's the third one that we're going to have up on the board. We may as well get a double, right? We'll take 2. We'll take 2 of those. Discount double check on the old Wander Franco. Get that going. That was one of the chase cards for Joe today, and he is catching some heat in the blasters here between Fernando and Wander, and the salute to the Mick. Come on, man. Some nice blasters here. Corbin Burns can go on up there on the board. We got 4 packs to go. It always comes to the end, doesn't it? There's always a last pack. There's always the final countdown. It just always comes to it. Alex Kirilov. The difference between my farm fields and the downtown studios is Sparkle Barbie makes me keep the downtown studio very clean. So I have to clean up everything right after the break. We're at home up in the Fortress of Solitude. I'll just shut the door. Nobody goes in there. They know not to because they'll be overrun by cards. There's Miggy. He's going to be in the hall. There's Aaron Ashby. There's Ian Kennedy, followed by Willie Castro. Gavin between the sheets, hitting a bomb there. Mike Trout, we got him again. Never can have too many. Josh Donaldson, admiring a shot now with Tim's Yankees. There's Connor Wong and Alek Manoah. I like the cut of his jib a lot. He's pitching lights out. Pretty good, Alek Manoah. And there he is, Garrett Cole. Got shook up a little bit yesterday by those hot-hitting, sweet-hitting Blue Jays. You know who's been playing the field pretty good so far this year is Bo Bichette. And I know he took it on the chin a little bit. You know, we're going to put him over here. Took a little bit of a defensive war hit last year, Bo Bichette, but he was working on his game defensively. Looking pretty good, except for that throw he made to Vladdy that got his hand cut. Other than that, Drew Smiley now with my Cubbies. Alec Manea now with Joe's Padres. Luis Hill on the rookies. Luke Weaver. Garrett Cole again on the base there. Brandon Marsh. Key Bryant, Kobe Hayes off to a good start. Jacob Stallings. Ernie and Bert Clement right there. Rugned Odor followed by Josiah Gray on the rookies. And Jake Arrieta and that sweet beard, Adam Frazier. And there we have Freddie Freeman, stars of the MLB with that rainbow action and them stars cards. Very nice. Yeah, that kid can pitch. He can pitch. There's a lot of young arms. How about that kid on the Reds? What's his name? Green? Did you see him on his debut? He was throwing triple digits up there. Made his major league debut on the mound. There's Brock Holt, Salvador Perez, Kyle Schwarber, Justin Turner, Dom Nunez, Christian Javier, Carson Kelly. There's Paul Goldschmidt on the team card. I love watching him take at bats. You know who I love right now watching take at bats is Seiya Suzuki. Yes, indeed. And I've always liked Juan Soto up at the plate. Liam Hendricks, Tommy Pham, Jesse Winker, Ty France. And there he is, Key Bryant, Kobe Hayes. We just mentioned him. That is Charlie's son in the 87. We'll take that. Busted his glove yesterday. It looked like a glove from like middle school. He had busted that against the Cubbies, had to go to a backup that looked like it was from high school. And there is Alex Bregman. But we know how you are about the gloves, because guess what? I still have my old Dale Murphy high school glove, and guess who's gloving with it right now? That'd be Bart the Second, a.k.a. Deuce, using Daddy's glove. Here it is. This is it. Do-do-do-do. What are we going to hit right here on the numbered medallion? This is going to be the final pack for my new friend in cars, Joe, and his sometimes wonderful sweetheart son, Mikey. Mikey's 5 years old out there in the always sunny San Diego, California. There's Hassan Kim, Bruce Zimmerman, Zach Eflin, Zach Pop, Freddie Peralta, Kurt Yamaha Suzuki, Brian De La Cruz. He's one of our Chase rookies. Lourdes Gurriel. Oh, wait, what is that? Put that back. Freddie Freeman. Clint Frazier. We've got Jackson Reitz right there. Travis d'Arnaud. And it's going to be Christian Yelich on the medallion, the numbered medallion for Christian Yelich, followed by Trevor Rogers. Checking out the old Christian Yelich there. Has a nice look to it because it has the yellow goldish background. All the rest of them that we have right there are all white. Very nice. Christian Yelich. Trevor Rogers, Generation Now. And then we have DJ Jazzy Chisholm Jr., stars of the MLB. That'll be our last card from our 4 boxes. The 4 boxes for my new friends, Joe and Mikey from San Diego, California. Looking for the Padres, Fernando Tatis, Chasing Wander, and Padres parallels. And guess what? We hit them, including this green Brendan Rodgers. And then what else? The Salute to the Mick. Super rare, super short right there. That card is very nice. But wait. There's more. Let's check out a couple of these. A little bit of bonus card action right there. We got the opening day. We got our opening day, and we're going to get all 162 games this year. So let's get some of these opening day cards up on the board. Yes. Never know when you're going to hit that mascot auto. There's Salvador Perez, Ronald Acuna Jr. I see a blue in there. Got a blue coming up. Kyle Muller, and it's going to be Dansby Swanson. How about that? We'll take it. Opening day is always fun. Hoosier Poll says, I agree. TC Bear. You can't have enough mascots. There's Matt Chapman, formerly of the A's. Just like most players, formerly of the A's. And there's Ozzie Albies. Tim and I agree. Very underrated player right there, Ozzie Albies. I like the cut of his jib. Like the way he plays. Can't wait for Acuna to come back. That should be very soon. Unlike our friend Tatis, unfortunately, he won't be there for a while. And there's Lars chocolate and peanut butter Newt Bar. And there's Pete Alonso, followed by Ian Happ for my Cubbies. The Bomb Squad, Mike Trout, very nice. Fran Mil Reyes, he's on my fantasy team. Walker Bueller, I like to cut his jib too. And Jed Lowry, let's get that blue in the sleeve-arino. Get the blue going. I like these opening day blues. They have a little action to them. It has the wrong stamp on it, March 31st, but that's okay. That's all right, mama. That's all right with me. There we go. Let's get into another one of these opening days right here. These are fun hobby boxes with 36 packs, 7 cards per pack. It's funny, they manufacture these packs in different locations, and the opening day it's a little tougher rip unless you find that seam. There's Ernie Clement, Luke Williams, Jake Cousins got the rookies going, and we got the triple play right there with Mike Trout and Ohtani and Rendon. Very nice. I love the triple play cards. Get that in the sleeve as well. Max Kranick on the rookies, Alex Kirilloff, and then we got Bobby Dahlbeck. So there we go. There's 3 extra packs of opening day. But wait, Bart. What do you mean wait? But wait, there's more, because Mikey isn't 3 years old. He's not 4 years old. He's 5 years old. Let's open 5 of these opening day packs for my new friends and cards. Add them to the stack of fun. Get that triple play going. Put it up there with our green Brendan Rodgers. Got the green rainbow foil board. Those are numbered out of $4.99. Get that up on the board. Let's get an extra here. Pack number 4 on the opening day. Miguel Cabrera, Garrett Cole. Gonna need to back up a semi-tractor truck, though, for all of your cards here, Joe. There's Jackson Reitz. There's Billy the Marlin. He's doing all right. Adam Wainwright, still dealing at age 40. Marco Polo Gonzalez. And guess who's been hot? Alex Verdugo. How about that? Alex Verdugo. And here we go. Bonus pack number 5 right here for Joe and Mikey. Mikey's 5 years old. 5 bonus packs coming to you live from the downtown studios. And there's Whit Merrifield. I told you if I was half as handsome as Whit, I'd be in a Major League Wiffle Ball league somewhere. There's Brian Anderson, Matt Vierling, Babe Ruth. If you're going to get the bomb squad, it may as well be the Babe. Look at him hanging out there with the Mick. Babe Ruth right there in the bomb squad. Casey Mize, Trey Turner, and there we go, Brian Reynolds. I like him a lot. Got the sweet stash going this year without the little beard. Brian Reynolds will end things for us right here and right now on this 4 blaster box celebration. When we did just that, we had a celebration. We had the Chris Bryant on the gold. Hold on, we got an intruder alert. Intruder in the chat. Let's do this. Get rid of that, I think. Is that how that works? Let's see. We'll figure that out. Got the intruder alert right there. Gold Chris Bryant. We got the home run challenge. Fernando Tatis Jr. Got a couple of blues. Got a bunch of sweet 87s. Got 2 stars of the MLB Wander Franco rookies. Got the salute to the Mick. That is the first time I pulled that card. And that is a super rare, super short print card. So that's very nice. Had the green Brendan Rodgers triple play on the Angels, along with a double on the Trout medallions. Pete Alonso, flashy his feet. We had Wander Franco on the pick the game, call your shot, home run challenge card as well. We got a bunch of Fernandos. And we had, best of all, a great time. We had a great time here right now. It was a personal break for Joe and his son, Mikey, from San Diego, California. Thank you guys so much for giving me a shot as a breaker and trusting me with your cards. I'm going to get all of these lovingly packaged up for you and shipped out to the sunny skies of San Diego, California. Thank you so much. Anybody watching right now that's still hanging in there, if you haven't hit the like button yet, if you could hit the old like button, that would be fantastic. I'd really appreciate it. And thank you very much. HP says, great opening, Bart. I appreciate you being here. And Adam Thomas says, the bots, salute to the what? Salute to the Mick. We're not going to ever salute those bots, are we? Going to get rid of those bots. And Tim is going to be right back here He says, nice hits, Joe. We'll see you. Hope to see you for other breaks. And Joe says, lots of fun. And he said, just like Arnold said, he said, we'll be back. So very nice. Thanks for watching the video. If you're not a subscriber, please do so. Please subscribe to the channel. I'd be like, I love you, man. Hit that notification bell if you want to check out these videos when they go live or when they're posted. And I would appreciate it when this video returns. If you can make some comments down below, and I will say, thank you very much, and will respond to every single one of them. But I will be coming right back live for a friends break, and we've got this whole sweetheart factory sealed hobby box coming up. Splitting that between 4 guys. We call it a friends break, so we're gonna have a blast with that right now. Oh wait, there's still a few more, just in case we didn't hit enough San Diego Padres. I just have a few extra here. These are for my new friend Mikey. Got a few extra Padre cards. We're just going to add that to the tally there, if that's okay. Put it on the top. Put it on the board. Yes, Manny Machado. So there you go. A few extra Padre cards. Just the icing on the cake, because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. Have a good day, everyone. I'd love for you all to come back and join us on Friends Break. We're going to have a blast. So I will see you in the next video.